The Old Mamas. Part 2. Rebecca returned to back feeling relieved. She knew she'd soon be getting her sweet boyfriend back, as the old young ladies would exist no more. Her friends sighted her from afar off and ran towards her, comforting her, told her of the news of her boyfriend's proposal of marriage to one of the older women. While Rebecca was away, Joseph, Rebecca's former boyfriend, had openly proposed to the older woman he had fallen in love with. Rebecca, upon getting this news, to the surprise of her friends, wasn't sad, rather her smile got even brighter. She assured them that she was no longer interested in Joseph and had since moved on. Rebecca hurried home, mixing all the potions the old witch had given her. She made sure not to miss any item. When all was set, Rebecca waited patiently for the right time to strike. Soon the news of the wedding between Rebecca's sweet boyfriend, Joseph, and his bride-to-be, Hannah, became the news of the town. All the older women were really happy and inspired by Hannah. They all promised to support Hannah throughout the process of her wedding. They decided that they would organize a ball on the eve to the wedding to celebrate Hannah even more properly. Rebecca heard of the ball and immediately knew that there would be no better time to strike. On the eve to the wedding, Rebecca sat before the mirror, preparing herself to look the best among all the women that would be in attendance of the ball. Hannah's ball was attended by lots of women. Both the younger women and the older women attended the party. There was lots of fun, music, and drinks. Rebecca sat at the center of the ball, readjusting her makeup every minute, hoping to gain the attention of the older women. As Rebecca had planned, Hannah and her friends noticed a charming lady sitting at the center of the ball and couldn't resist complimenting her. They acknowledged her to be definitely the most beautiful woman on the face of earth. Rebecca smiled and humbly declined, reassuring the older ladies that every woman can look that good with the right face product. She convinced them that she had the best face product that could glow the faces of every woman. Hannah and her friends were very delighted to hear this. They were sure to look their best for the wedding the next day, as Rebecca offered to give them some piece of her face product. Showing the older women how the face product is to be used, Rebecca advised them to use it before heading to bed, and the next morning they would awaken with a glowing face. Hannah and all the older women eagerly used the face product Rebecca had given them, and waited impatiently for the next morning. The next morning came, however, the older women, rather than having a glowing face as they had expected, had been restored back to their original form. What was supposed to be a happy and blissful day for Hannah and all the older women became a sad one, as they all cried their hearts out. It was, however, a happy day for Rebecca, as she woke up feeling very glad and relieved. She was sure that there was now nothing in the way of her and her sweet boyfriend. She couldn't wait to watch Joseph on his knees apologizing and pleading for her back. She hurried to Joseph, telling him of the fate of all the older women, including his beloved Hannah. To her surprise, Joseph said he didn't still want her back and was still going to go ahead to marry Hannah. Rebecca was shocked. She had done everything to get Joseph to leave Hannah and come back to her, but Joseph wouldn't budge. He remained that Hannah was an independent woman and he wasn't going to leave her. While some of the old mamas reconciled and reunited with their husbands, others like Hannah couldn't stop dreaming of the young man. They decided that whether old or young, they were going to keep flaunting themselves around the young man. Rebecca, on the other hand, concluded that since the older women could be out with the young man, she too could go in with the older man, and she called them her sugar daddies.